Keep hitting a dead zone, Mount Lorraine. They are, I believe, headed back to the first district police station where this began. In case anyone missed the beginning of this, as far as I know, this is the first actual protest since Saturday in Cleveland where the cops attacked everyone. Some folks tried to do things here and there and got shut down real quick from what I heard. Going into this, we were told that the National Guard was there, they had live ammo, that there would be mass arrests, and a good-sized crowd came out. People have been joining in as we go. The National Guard was indeed there, as were riot cops, for an exceedingly peaceful protest that has done everything the cops have wanted, including giving the cops photo ops of fist bumping with the protesters and kneeling with the protesters. The organizers have bent over backwards to appease the cops, and we're still met with riot cops in the beginning and the National Guard. There were quite a number of folks that got angry about the fact that the organizers were using this to do photo ops with the cops, or allowed the cops to do photo ops, and they left. The people that organized this were folks from the neighborhood. They weren't movement people per se, just neighborhood folks that are angry about what happened in Minnesota, what happened downtown on Saturday, and the fact that part of Ohio is basically a police state right now and under martial law, with people not even allowed to leave their house. So they took it upon themselves to just put word out that they were organizing something, which is something that you all can do. Even just grab some friends, people you trust, some signs, go hit up a street corner, stand there, talk to your neighbors, talk to your community, have a little impromptu rallies, because we need them in all the neighborhoods. Having marches downtown are good and all, but you just end up yelling at empty buildings for the most part. We need the movement to be in the neighborhoods, in the workplaces, and in all aspects of our life. Don't even need to publicize it if you don't want to. Just grab a couple friends. But you can also publicize it, like these people did, and ask folks to show up. But with the way the rhetoric that's going on and the high alert, you might have riot cops show up, you might have the National Guard show up, such as happened at this peaceful protest. That was their friends throwing shit at each other, not anything. But just because they show up with riot cops or the National Guard or the bike cops or whatever the fuck have you, doesn't mean you should back down. For these movements to have teeth, they have to be resistance movements. They have to be willing to still go in the street and face all that shit. And if you can't be in the streets, if for some reason you're a vulnerable person, whatnot, there's other ways to be part of the movements. You could do things like food not bombs and feed people. You could donate to bail funds. You could donate to these different organizations that always need money, because our organizations are grassroots organizations. They're always on shoestring budgets of whatever people can chip in out of their pockets. They're not like the AstroTurf right-wing organizations or the big liberal organizations that have a shit ton of money. There were some very loud white folks, but overwhelmingly the loudest voices I've heard, and the most numerous, have been people of color. We are on 130th by Linnet, headed towards the 1st District Police Station in Cleveland, Ohio.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
If this uprising against police brutality has been what has finally gotten you to become interested in actually getting involved, to start paying attention to the movements, and I do say movements plural intentionally because all our movements are interconnected. But if you are new to all of this, look for the activist organizations in your area and get involved with one. There's tons of them around. You'll be able to find something that actually interests you and speaks to you. On our page, there's a pin post of another organization put up a list of numerous activist groups in Northeast Ohio. There is bound to be something that'll interest you. Get involved. Act up. Change the world. Cleveland, Ohio. I also want to take this moment to plug the bail fund that's going around for Cleveland. Go to the Black Lives Matter Cleveland page and you'll see info there on the bail fund. There's been over 100 people arrested so far since Saturday, and they could really use the funds. Yes, this is Cleveland, Ohio. Oh, along the march, there's people picking up trash as they go. Here is the National Guard still waiting for us. Parts of Cleveland have basically been under martial law, with people unable to leave their homes or their neighborhoods. I don't know if you can see, there's a drone up there. And quite a few cops. Just going over here to check to see if the riot cops are still over here. If you've been following this protest, you've seen how peaceful it's been. And yet, still, there is a line of riot cops in wait. And National Guard over at the other end. fascist is still here on the edge of the protest.
Do any of you want to talk on the live stream? You don't have to be on camera.
All you gotta fucking do is get people like They're with us.
No justice! No peace! 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 No justice!
Can I get your sign?
No justice! No peace! 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 No justice! No peace!
That would be Mackenzie Lewandowski, known as the chainmail fascist. Lives in Lakewood, likes to harass people, shout slurs at people, attack people from behind, generally harass anything that is leftist. He's a total conspiracy theorist, railing against George Soros and chemtrails and whatnot. He dresses in chainmail and carries a sword around with him. That isn't the correct spelling. I'm sure you can find it on our page somewhere. I believe it is Levindofski, but I can't remember off the top of my head. I've been in the direct sun all day. Yeah, he does use a couple names. Stella Sadler is another one. Mackenzie Levi. Lord Leviathan. Yeah, so the first time we encountered him was at a May Day rally a couple of years ago, where he was sexually harassing some, I was going to say young women, but they were underage. They were young, some teenage girls, and challenging anyone to fight him. No one took him up on the offer. He is very terrified of women. One tactic that people have used against him to keep him away from the protest is to just have a group of women walk towards him. Not threatening anything, just walk towards him. Purposefully, usually, and he will back away. And you can just rotate doing that and keeping him away from the protest.
I'm so happy.
Folks up front are getting a little heated because some other people are saying, well, we had a black police captain come out and that was an amazing thing because he knelt. And other people are saying that that doesn't mean shit, that without actual change, it doesn't mean anything, and it was just a photo op. And that all we did today was a very, very long parade rather than a march, because we did, or the organizers followed the lead of the police. Marched to where the police wanted them to rather than where the crowd wanted to. And turned around and marched them back here. I believe the original plan was to actually march to Lakewood, but the cops didn't want that. And so that didn't happen. And then we were a few blocks from Crudell, and rather than go to Crudell where Tamir Rice was murdered by Cleveland police, they turned us around and we walked back here, where the National Guard is and where there is a line of riot cops around the corner for a, if you want to call it protest, that bent over backwards to do anything that the cops wanted them to do. Well, no one's calling for chaos, but why do the work of the cops? Just to get them photo ops. That's all today felt like, was photo ops for the cops after Saturday, and after they put part of our city down into a police state. Don't forget that the cops in New York the other day knelt with protesters and gave them fist bumps, and then a couple hours later beat the shit out of those protesters with those fists when the cameras weren't there. Mackenzie is not harmless at all. He threatens people constantly, has attacked people, and there is plenty of video of it, but faces no consequence because the cops like him. There's a couple of people there standing being very chatty with Mackenzie.
My whole life. Big charges. Big charges. Charges. No investigation. It's got bullshit.
There's a group of black women here that are very upset about the fact that their voices have been ignored here by the organizers because of the fact that they are not supportive of the photo ops. Quite rightfully so. Still riot cops stationed over there. And still National Guard stationed over there. And a whole mess of agents up on the roof. And 2 copters for the most peaceful protest that you could have. cash on me, sorry.
I was the only nigga on Harbor with a skateboard, bro. Ask niggas over there, bro. I used to have the moccasins on. Fly ass nigga. Skateboard shit. With a skateboard. That's a slow. That's Harbor. Harbor.
Brandon.
My name Brandon. I got proof.
Ever met a good bad Brandon? Here we go. We're the best. Literally. We are.
I will never understand the people wanting to play nice with the cops. Not in doing crazy shit, but just being so fucking friendly to people that oppress people and murder people in your community. I mean, what is the point of that? White and black. It's just that some folks think that if you kiss the ass of the oppressor won't kick your ass. And that dude in the chainmail is a local fascist. Just so you know, that guy in the chainmail is a local fascist.
Oh, what? Sweet. Thanks.
No problem.
The fuck is he doing in chainmail?
He is a supporter of the Crusades and thinks we need to go back to a theocracy.
Interesting take.
And will wear chainmail everywhere he goes every single day.
I'm hearing a lot of that.
He also has a sword on him. He likes to harass and attack leftists.
Okay. Thanks for the heads up.
No problem. Right now, people are just standing in front of the station at the barricade, chanting every once in a while. A couple people yelling stuff once in a while. Not much happening. Very different than Saturday. And I don't just mean all the stuff that happened at the Justice Center. Very different than the march that preceded it on Saturday. Because that march, even though peaceful, was very militant. Marched where they wanted to march. When you are led by cops, it's not a march, it's a parade. Some folks tried to get him to go to Kudell when we were down at Lorraine and West, but couldn't get him to do it. They turned around. They followed the cops and instead turned around and went back here. Because it would be interesting to try and see the cops do a photo op at Kudell where they killed Tamir Rice. I wouldn't put it past them to actually try and do a photo op there. And it wouldn't mean jack shit if they did. But it would have some meaning to be there for us. It's what happens sometimes with folks that are liberals and just seek to appease power. The whole speak truth to power idea.
Yeah, we're having a birthday party for Tamir Rice at the Rec Center. He would have been turning 18 next week. Yeah, it'll be cool. It's family friendly. It's going to be for everybody.
They're passing out this. Like I was saying, sometimes it's people that just believe in the whole speak truth to power idea, and that the power is legitimate and the only method of change is doing whatever the power wants and appealing to their morality. But what morality do they have when they shoot a 12-year-old? And then all the other cops back them up. Or when they were pepper spraying people holding their hands up in the air on Saturday. Or when they fired 137 shots, and none of those cops faced any repercussions when they killed those two people. What kind of morality do they have to appeal to? Or the politicians of Cleveland and Cuyahoga County that are an absolute joke and get absolutely nothing done. That have stalled on a consent decree about the Cleveland police for 5 years. Or is it more than 5 years? I can't remember. But did absolutely nothing with that. Make excuses on why they can't act when cops are killing people. But then when someone chucks a tear gas canister back at a cop, then they are quick as hell to declare martial law in the city. So appealing to that morality doesn't really make a lot of sense. And I'm not saying, I know some will disagree with me, but I'm not saying that all liberals are like that either. There are principled liberals that just have, that personally I just disagree with politically. But that we have each other's back when it comes down to it. Even though, we're anarchists and whatnot, they will look out for us and we'll look out for them. That's not all of them, of course, but there are those that exist, and love and respect to them. Another reason why some people will bend over backwards to do whatever the cops want is that they're green. They're new to all this, but they want to get active. But they have a personality that doesn't listen to the advice of people that have been around, or we haven't reached out to them and actually given them that advice. Which is really on us that we need to be out everywhere, talking with people, exposing people to our ideas. And honestly, we fail in that a lot. But when you are green and doing this kind of stuff, you do need to listen to the advice. And I'm not saying do everything that experienced activists are telling you to do, but listen. Some of us have been doing this a very, very, very long time and have seen a lot. And it's very disheartening watching those young black women be ignored today in favor of photo ops from cops. That was quite disheartening. So a lot of times it's men. Men need to get over their fucking egos. The backpacks have water and whatnot. My bag has extra water and extra bandanas for people that we were passing out. We've been in the sun all day. People are dying of thirst. Yes, anything could be used as a projectile. This phone could be used as a projectile. They're also used for drinking. I have 2 empty ones in my bag because I haven't found a garbage can. And I drank out of them. Projectiles are also tear gas, pepper balls, concussion grenades, and I don't see you complaining about that. Yeah, there is somebody selling shirts and posters. Some people like to commodify the revolution. The National Guard got a nice little spot in the shade. In reality, you're talking about water bottles. Even if it was a full water bottle, isn't going to do really much damage. Cops took out somebody's eye on Saturday with a rubber bullet. So, you know, take your water bottle comment and shove it, to be honest. That protest started off very peacefully until the cops started pepper spraying people. And you stand around being pepper sprayed and having concussion grenades go off at your feet and tear gas over and over and over, and see if you're not pissed off. Not saying that smashing shit is right. Personally, I'm not it ain't a strategy I really see doing much of anything. But for a lot of people, it's not strategy that they're experiencing. It's just a collective rage, collective anger, just a primal scream. Because people have done peaceful protest for years. You ignored peaceful protest from Tanisha. You ignored peaceful protests for Tamir. You ignored peaceful protests for Timothy and Melissa, for Brandon, when Braylo got acquitted. You always ignore them. Because what you don't want, honestly, is peaceful protest. You don't want any protest. You want it to be to not be seen. Because when people shut down the freeway, somehow that was called violence. When people shut down a street, somehow that is called violence. That's absurd. There's only so much that people can take sometimes. And honestly, the folks that are focused on the smashing of the windows and on fires or looting or any of that shit, you like to say that, you know, oh, that's taken away from the message of the protest, well, blah, 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 blah. But you're focusing on that instead of focusing on the messages of the protest. You're the one that's talking about it. You are the one that's taking away from the message of the protest. Saw a thing recently that said all these people that say, oh, you know, it sucks that that man was killed, but looting is not the answer and smashing windows isn't the answer. And how you could have reframed that to say, you know, that looting and the smashing of windows really sucked, but you gotta stop killing black people. It's a simple reframing of the statement, but it puts the focus where it should be. Yes, Robert, so far the cops have remained peaceful and not attacked us. But there is National Guard here with live ammunition, and there is a line of riot cops around the corner that have been here the whole time for a protest that has gone out of its way to do whatever the cops say. There are, I'm going to go show Mackenzie in a second. There is two people that have been chatting with him for a very long time now. When this stream is over, can somebody cut out their images and send them to us? Because I'm kind of curious about them. It may be nothing, but you never know. The guy in the ponytail and the guy in the bike helmet. Cops will be cops. As I say, wherever police exist, police brutality exists. It's really time to start looking at alternatives to police and the abolishment of them. There's all kind of resources out there about that. I highly suggest people look that up. The riot cops are still there. They're just chilling in the vans now. One of the other collective people have any of the links for alternatives to cops? Can you post them up on the page? If you got them handy.
I had no idea how cool he was. 7:30, man. They're not doing that. They're trying to see. They don't really like that. They don't really like that. White folks don't like that. They don't. They go into the body language says they hate us. They try to block us out like they're racist and shit. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. You think them is the racist? I can't breathe. They're just not at the same level of racism. They're still pretty racist. Cause they like their body language be showing like they don't even like us. They don't really want to listen to us. They don't really want to network with us. They don't really want to hang with us outside of this event. Steph, you cool. I'm not talking about you. You don't count. You don't count. She's the coolest motherfucker here. Even out of all the black people, I love Steph. Steph.
There is a protest Saturday at the 2nd District Police Station, 2 or 3 o'clock. I don't remember what time. Cops are giving people hugs, and some people find that to be a good thing. go to a protest, please make sure to wear a bandana the whole time. Some of us live streamers try and do our best not to show people's faces, and that's why I shoot from the back. But it's really hard when a lot of people refuse to wear them, which we're still, in the middle of a pandemic, or they take them down. Sucks breathing through it, especially in this heat. But, we're supposed to care about one another. And like I said, in the middle of a pandemic, we're in a crowd. You care about people, wear your fucking mask. I'm seeing some riot shields coming out. I don't know if there's a table over there or something, but they just put a riot shield on something. I was getting ready to take off, but maybe I'll stick around a little bit.
Yeah, see, but that's the thing, the one thing that I do like though, even though they're recording, the people that are mad have no reason to be. Which means, when I come to them, sit back, relax. More indication. Tell them
Yeah, there is a picnic table back there.
yeah, don't pop off. Go off, my nigga. See, Mike? I don't know, maybe
I'm gonna go check to see if they're still chilling in the van or if they lined up on the street again. Folks are a bit too relaxed at this point. And like I suspected, they got out of the van and they're back out on the street. Just so you all know, there's riot cops over there now too.
Yeah.
They're pulling
They're pulling their shields out.
Pulling out shields, put them on the picnic table.
Where they had their pizza party.
And I don't know if you all are from around here. The man in the chainmail is a local fascist.
Yeah,
Just
I remember.
beware of him.
Yeah, I remember
Yep.
Saturday.
Yeah, he's a pain and likes to attack people from behind.
Yeah, like I thought, the cops come out of the vans and have gone back onto the street. Gonna stay a bit over here because there's more exits.
You ain't really had time to get it because the shit started popping off, man.
This song, man. That's where I got my finish right there.
George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd!
Just a reminder, if this does get attacked, the people here did every single thing the cops wanted them to do. It was beyond a peaceful protest. It was a parade led by the cops in order to give them photo ops. So if they do attack it, you know that. And if I gotta start running, more than likely this will disconnect from the power source and cut off because I'm at like no power.
Let me get my thing and then I like this. They do the past. Talk shit. You ain't shit. You're a good cop? Oh, are you? Prove it to me. Heard of the people saying you got me.
Look up, though. This what you want? I know what.
See, here's another thing that we need to do. Somebody needs to have a 15th Amendment. Matter of fact, who got signs? Who got signs? Let's go to the signs.
Whatever happened to trash cans in the city of Cleveland? Public trash cans.
man that comes what? If I piece you off, I'm gonna get you one of these red spots. I'm gonna get you one of these red spots. Fuck around. That's like literally my whole point. So, think about it like this. When we were downtown, so if you respond to that as a flashback, they're playing with it. So what we want them to do is to act like how they want us to act. So here's what we do. We get in their face, we talk about like, I don't know, say some weird fucking shit. That doesn't fucking matter. Because even the shit that we're saying right here, they don't fucking care. They don't. If they did, they would have shot him in the face, shot us, did all that shit, like, you know, all the shit first. Right? So, piss them off. Here's how you piss them off. Here's how I piss them off. Not being criminal. So that's my part. Your part. Tell them to do this shit.
No justice! No peace! No racist! No peace! No justice! No peace! No racist! No peace! No peace! No peace! No justice! No peace! No racist! No peace! No peace! No racist! No peace! No justice! No peace! No racist! No peace! No justice! No peace! No racist! No peace! No peace!
Black Lives Matter! 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 This is what they want. I want humanity. Let's do that shit. You gotta say something to piss them off. Look at them, look. You see them over there? Having fun. This is a picnic. I'm ready to defend and help out all my comrades. They're on a picnic. I'm fighting for survival.
Alright folks, I'm calling it a day. Please go to Black Lives Matter Cleveland and look for the bail fund. There's been over 100 people arrested since Saturday, and they could really use the help. Look out for one another and keep up the uprising.